sitting up here watching a little TV, thinking about basically everything that's going on in this world today, and the reason why I'm always on here talking about the truth, period. Fuck all that bullshit. My real reasons for being on here is for you to know who the creator is, what the creator is, the truth is in you to come out. When I sit here and I think about the beginning, the Big Bang Theory, that's a fucked up theory. And when I say it's a fucked up theory, I say that they're coming from the creator of this being created for you to hear. Why do the Caucasian always want shit to explode? Because of the Caucasian always wanting shit to explode, that's how we feel mostly, us, as people, as individuals. A lot of individuals like destroying shit. They like destroying shit. Why? I know why. Creators give me the reason why y'all like seeing shit destroyed. Because those of you who like seeing shit destroyed, y'all don't know to really wanting to know love. Because loving people don't want to destroy shit. Loving people wants to create more shit. But shit that's gonna work with the whole. This is what loving people do. Some just believe not to know. And what I mean by believe not to know, a lot of y'all believed in some bullshit because y'all was taught to. And the trip part about the bullshit that was taught to you, it was taught to me too. That's just it. But now that I know what the truth is, being the truth, now that I know that it's all on you, and you really being, and you really being the me, and the me and you really being the we, being the WE, meaning we all as one people. That's the ME, right side up. WE, as in we. We all fucked up. All because we've been lied to. We've been lied to since day motherfucking one. What do I mean by we've been lied to since day motherfucking one? Why is it your birthday when you was just born? I'm going to emphasize on this here strong. Why is it your birthday when you was just born? Born a empty glass, waiting for some truth. But your first day here, your mama had to give you her day as a cancellation prize for you. Because you didn't do shit to deserve a day. So why is it your birthday? And the glory was taken away from the woman that did all the work. Did all the work for you to be born here. An empty glass, like I said, waiting for some truth. Why was the glory of the only conscious thinking human being here, not human being, because you don't need to be separated from the animals. You already know that. So no man don't have to put no classification on you to separate you from the animals when you already know that. That's the twist in this bullshit. So, as a human being here, think about it. Why was the glory of that only creator here on earth being the woman? Because the man ain't nothing but a donator to that creator. So he ain't nothing but a dick with strength and supposed to have some kind of smarts in this here. But the big twist and lie, I say it again, the big twist and lie was God being the creator and God being white. And think about it. That whole little twist should bring you to the fucking light. The light which is in you. So let me break that down to you what the truth is, being just that. The motherfucking truth. Oh, I'm not holding no punches back on y'all monkey ass. Because I know that y'all monkey ass is really my monkey ass. Because we all come from one divine loving us all unconditionally, to the point where the creator created us to be in from the first two people, the man and the woman and the man. Both of them was created at the same motherfucking time. So like I say again to you that wants the man to be fucking first when the man ain't shit but a piece of work, when you look at the man ain't the divine. The woman is the divine. Let me break it down a little further to you. From A to motherfucking D. What do the ants do for the queen? And I say it again slowly so you can get it. What do the ants, A as in ants, do for the queen? What do the bees, as in B, what do the bees do for the queen? What do the man do? What do the man do to the queen? Do you see how the D changed everything? Let me break it down a little further than that for you. You get on your knees and say, Our Father who art in heaven, when you already came out of heaven, which is the womb. To you already should know that the Creator is neither man nor woman, black nor white. So why would someone give the Creator the name God and the sexes of a man when you already know the compassion and the love and the empathy comes out of a woman in the form of a motherfucking baby? Because that is as empty as you came. As you leave, you better know one thing. That the creativity in you is the creator of you. The lightning strike before the smoke of fire. That unconditional feeling of love that you just can't explain. But you have 5 fingers and 2 hands to touch shit to know that you're alive. Reciprocity and empathy is embedded in our hearts. The only thing in this body that's really smart to go along with your mind to be tricked. Because if you were to take the time out and filter everything through your hearts, then you will really start seeing and feeling some shit. Something real. Because you sitting there believing that there's something divine outside of what's divine in you, meaning what makes the Creator in you so divine is that the Creator gives you life, gives you free will, gives you choices. Because it would not make the Creator being divine if the Creator was to be controlling your mind and take away your free will and your choices. But then when you sit there and you look at all that there is and has been to be you should really see where the lie really starts at. It starts with that gay mafia's agenda of we thinking that this was the racist white supremacist agenda. No, it's the Shrine of Masons agenda of changing the way that everything natural comes into this world. When you look at the God and the Jesus and the devil and the Holy Ghost, you gotta look at the lies being a whole bunch of men fighting over the truth, fighting over not telling it. And telling the truth is just this. For you to get on your knees and say, Our Father who art in heaven, giving the Creator the sexes of a man. For you to know, when I say for you to know that the Creator is neither man nor woman, black nor white. What gave you the inkling that the Creator was white? What gave you the inkling that the Creator was a man? It all came from a book supposed to be given to man by the Creator. So when you sit there and you think about the Creator being the divine, think about why would the Creator be either or and have to fight against you? Come on, we can't be stupid no more. We gotta open up our eyes to feel from our hearts, because that's like, again, that's the only thing that's smart, because it pumps the blood, it don't suck it. And see, like my legs moving, I'm gonna be standing up if not walking, all because I know now what the truth is. And I know now that the doctors, a whole bunch of them sons of bitches, is liars. I can play for y'all right now some of the part of the reason why I haven't been in the hospital in 3 years. And my doctors took my medication away from me to make me end up back in the hospital, but they don't understand. I'm smoking marijuana. Fuck you. So like I say to all the doctors that's probably wondering why I ain't came back to the doctors. Fuck you, you lying sons of bitches. Y'all want to kill the fucking people slowly and suffer them in this shit. I'm so happy that I wasn't taking that hydrocodone like y'all son of a bitches was wanting me to take that bullshit. Because when y'all took that shit away, I'll be fucked up in this shit. But back to what the truth really is. Back to the bees. Back to the ants. Back to the way that this is supposed to go. Mother Nature, Mother Earth. See, right there is where y'all get fucked up at. Especially y'all women. This is where y'all get fucked up at. Because this is for all y'all women. This is where y'all get fucked up at. Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Now y'all wondering, alright, they got to have the man in there being first. BulShiT. Because we as men was created for one fucking thing. And we was created to be a conscious thinking worker bee for that fucking queen. Nothing more, nothing less. Because we were the ones that was blessed with the being able to go in and out and not have to put out. That's where all the fucking respect supposed to come in for that woman. The only conscious thinking creator here. But y'all done got so fucking oversexed to the point where y'all just twisted the creator's name up. Do y'all know what the creator's original name really is? No, I don't think so. Why? Because if y'all did know what the creator's original name really is, if y'all did know who the creator really is, if y'all did know what making love really is, if y'all did know the truth is in you, To literally, and I stretch that far and wide for your monkey ass. Literally, the truth is in you to come out. Listen to me carefully with me when I break this down to you as the Creator is giving it to me to give it to you. Because I know who you are now. You are really me. And I am really you. We all come from one divine Creator. This is the truth and the reason why they basically banned me off of YouTube and everywhere I live and say this shit. Because I never really get on here to live there and see you and say this shit. Because I know I'm going to do it straight off of Grand Theft Auto. That bullshit. Because I be trying to catch them kids that shouldn't be on that shit and let them know that their moms and their dads don't give a fuck about them, or they wouldn't be on Grand Theft Auto playing that shit, because that shit ain't giving them nothing good to help them out to be a citizen in society. That's helping them to be a menace to society. That's all that game is doing to the fucking kids. But back to what a man was created for. That's why a man gets so upset when you call him a dick. Because the truth is in that man to know that he ain't shit. The woman is the shit. Because it's nothing like the softness of a woman touching you when you hard and ready and mad as a motherfucker and ready to lay up and do some shit. When that woman touch you and say, calm down, baby. If you in tune with that woman, you straight with that shit. When she touched you, the spark of her touching you, your heart will go boom, boom, boom. Because then you know some shit. You know that two, it takes two to tangle. It takes one to be an asshole, and the other one to have peace and be smart. So, like I say again to you, the men that I'm talking to should not just know what I'm talking about. You should feel what I'm talking about, because I ain't talking to your ass no more. I'm talking straight to your heart. Because your ass is full of the shit that you was taught to be full of. The man made as the first bullshit. As in, God took a rib out of Adam to make Eve. Bullshit. Think about that. God went in Adam. It's all in the Shriners, Masons, gay bullshit. God went in Adam and pulled a rib out of Adam because Adam told God that he was lonely. Come on, people. I'm sorry. Come on, sheeple. Yes, that bad. Come on, sheeple. The truth is, why would the Creator go in Adam to pull a woman out of Adam? Think about it. Why? What will be the reason? When the Creator creates all in due season at one time. Remember what I mean by one time? The man and the woman is divine. When the Creator was created out of nothing but a feeling of being alone, the Creator created a man and a woman as the last creations to be in. Let me break that down to you. Do you understand, understand, get that you couldn't put a number on this shit of when the Creator first created the first creation of itself, being in love, unconditional, to create anything else? It was all created as quick as a thought. You never sat there and wondered to yourself, where do your thoughts come from? Ha ha. Where is it created from? Ha ha. The truth is the truth in you. Do you actually think this heart beats by a remote control? Do you actually think there's something greater outside you than in you? Use the asshole that we all was told and taught to be. The truth is, we was all taught to be stupid. Stupid fucking sheeple and believe some other people and some bullshit that they created. Because back to me explaining the beginning to you about the lie. The glory being taken away from the own, the creator here constantly thinking on this earth. That woman. Not no fucking guy. That's the gay shit. I tell you no lie. Because the truth is the truth. It's going to set you free. And the only place where you can be freed at, to want to be freed from, the lie. It starts in the heart, baby. It starts in the heart. I'm trying to tell you what the truth is for you to know the truth for yourself, because it empowers you to know. I've been bullshitted. I've been told a bullshit ass lie from day motherfucking one. It's not my birthday, it's my born day. You're supposed to be saying happy birthday to your mama. And she has happy born day back. Because two things happened on that day. Why was she shortchanged? She did too much motherfucking work to be shortchanged. Too much work to be shortchanged. And then be fucked over now. When a woman is every motherfucking thing to this bitch. And y'all call it bitch because y'all treat it like a female dog. Y'all fucking out of control. Y'all took the creator's original name, love, and turned it into just plain old fucking having sex. Y'all sexed out, drugged out fucking addicts. And I say y'all on that there because I ain't putting we and me in that shit there. Because I'm here right now trying to change that shit there. So you'll know some truth for your motherfucking self. Because now that you're going to start thinking for yourself, I'm just giving you something to help you get the fuck away from the lie. Because you think that your first lie didn't just start all the lies. Think about it. As soon as you was old enough to understand anything, you was told to get on your knees and pray to something that you couldn't understand at all, but you was told to believe and have faith in something that's outside of you, knowing what is inside of you, fighting all the bullshit outside you that's trying to get in. How you not be taught that all that's outside of you was created for you to enjoy, not to work to get some shit, not to be someone else's personal slave. That's all bullshit. A few men, the Shrine of Masons, got together a long time ago and realized the best way to control some people is to control what they believe in and fear. So they created a God, a devil, and a Jesus, and then a Holy Ghost for you being the ghost being stupid. I live this, to know that you are me. And I'm not going to cry no more, because I'm not going to feel no more pity for you being me. Because I don't have no pity for me. But I have a lot of pity for you. Because a lot of y'all stuck on stupid, don't want to be straight, because y'all know that straight gonna show that y'all been stupid for a long time. Y'all just don't want to see yourself looking like that. But I'm gonna tell you from the divine, no pain, no gain. When the truth is the truth, you gotta let the lies go. When you feel, you know in your heart, because you took the time out to know. Because this is what's being smart. It ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking book. Because the motherfucking put whatever he want into a book. But I'm telling you what the truth is. I love you more than you love you. And the truth is, because I know what love is in each and every one of us individually. But you, the one that stops love when you start hate. I'm just saying. I didn't put the wrong plug out. Put the plug out on my laptop. But what I want y'all to hear is a doctor tell me that I'm HIV positive. You want to see my ass. But anyway, I want y'all to hear a doctor say I'm HIV positive, and then tell me the reason why. Well, then tell me how he came to the conclusion that I was HIV positive, which was a misdiagnosis. And it is what it is. They are actually putting people on medication and giving them a disease that they didn't have to make the money. This is madness. But I tell y'all no lie. I am a survivor of this fucked up system that they call Medicaid. Medicare don't care about your Medicaid or your health, because it's all about you being a number. Believe that here. The truth is the truth, period. This is life, people. This is life. When you look at, I have been in the hospital in 2.5 years. I use Total Life Change products and shit, and I smoke not a lot of marijuana, a little marijuana shit, and I don't have to take no high blood pressure medicine. I don't have to take all the different, it was like 14 different medications. I ain't got to take none of that bullshit. And all I was taking was my somas and my hydrocodone. They took my hydrocodone away, and then the somas give you a serious side effect on them if you ain't taking with the hydrocodone. This shit crazy. So like I said again, I don't need none of these side effects. Because I tell you what this effect do. This effect here gets you mellow and straight. But I tell you one thing that it's not fake. And that's the way that I feel about you. When I gave up on life, after basically checking out 4 times, I was giving life back just to tell the truth. I'm telling you exactly what the Creator told me when I gave up on life and said, look here, I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting against the doctors to live. To know that they are treating me like all type of pigs. When I went into the hospital 3.5 years ago, I had went to altogether 3 different hospitals and was sent home. My provider can vouch for this shit when I lay up there and write my book. My provider can vouch for this. And went home. They sent me home. After going to 3 different hospitals, they sent me home to suffer for 5 motherfucking days. 5 motherfucking days. Because I couldn't take no pain medication. Because my stomach had stopped. It had stopped. When I say that stopped, you can put the microscopes on and feel for the bowel movements. It stopped. That's bad. That's bad. 5 days. That's how divine the Creator is for me to know what I'm telling you is nothing but the truth. So help me love more. But anyway, 5 days. If it wasn't for my provider, I wouldn't have went and saw my primary doctor. And that was the one that ended up getting me in the hospital. And I got that on tape. Mr. Northland. What's up with your blood pressure? What's up with your heart rate? No, we need to get you in the hospital. Been there, done that. Went there, that's facts. Even got that on tape. I got on tape one time before sent home from different hospitals after being fucked up in court. After being on the floor, slammed on the floor in court, dealing with me standing up for myself in my wheelchair at one of the marriage council motherfucking meetings. I went to stand up for myself, knowing that I couldn't stand up, and I fell down, telling one of the deputies that I did not need him to help me. I can get up off the ground. But police, being the fucking police that don't listen to the fucking people, which they supposed to be serving and protecting, he called himself still trying to help me get up off the fucking ground. Not knowing I know my motherfucking body. Him not knowing that my body went into a muscle spasm. And now the police think that I'm fighting the police back, so they come back and harass me to the ground, hurt me, put me in an ambulance, and I'm took to the hospital, where I was denied service in 2 hospitals, all because someone called them up and told them that I came from the courthouse. This one here horrible, people. This one here horrible. And I ain't gonna get to that one, because that one here, I'm gonna put in the book, because it's time for you to know what the truth is in you, to come out of you. Because when I say that the truth is in you, literally to come out of you, here we go. When the man shoots the sperm into the woman, who do all the work? Not the motherfucking man. I'm a man. I know. Ain't no work in this. Ain't that much work in that. Oh no, ain't that much work in that. None. And the skeet off. Ooh, that's the enjoying part of that. But that's just it. You done got so fucked up, twisted up with just plain old fucking having sex, till you don't really want to know the truth is the truth. Love, unconditionally, the feeling you stand alone with. That's facts. The feeling that you can't explain or control. But when you come together, literally come together, the opposite sex attract. The only time 1 + 1 = 1, being 2 divine creators, and that's more facts. It is what it is when y'all come together. Y'all ain't coming together in God. Y'all ain't coming together in Jesus. Y'all coming together in the Creator's real name, love. How can y'all even much say God is good and y'all holler all the time when y'all say in the Bible, fear God? Come on, man. And then they say you ain't supposed to say the Creator's name in vain. Y'all can't say the Creator's name in vain if y'all don't know it. Because if it was God, or if it was any of the other motherfucking names that man lived and gave the Creator a name, fuck y'all up. But anyway, you gotta think about it. How many names, how many gods, and how many different religions there are to separate you from the one and only divine Creator which is in you, which is always gonna love you unconditionally. Because anything that you do to anybody that you consider different than you, but have a heart that pumps blood, you're doing it to yourself. Because we all come from one divine Creator. And that's always gonna be love. Because everything that happens here on earth is not natural events. When you look at our earth is being ripped apart. Think about you having a cut on your arm. If somebody digging that cut, you gonna move. You can't tell me you're not gonna get upset. This earth lives like we live, man. This is the truth. This is facts. All that there is to be is inside of you, to be the best that you could be, but not to be the best at winning some fucking race. Because when you look at what are you racing for, in any type of race that you look at, you racing to be first. The Creator got that place. First is a lonely place to be. Because you're going to always have somebody envying you. Wanting you to knock you down. Wanting you not to be. So when you look at what the truth is in you, I'm not saying I hope you see. I just want you to feel the vibrations that I'm sending to you. Your heart. Feel your chest. Ask yourself the question. Where do your heart beat? Inside you or outside you? Ask yourself the question. Who is in between you loving you? Ask yourself the question. What could be the only word that you can say in vain when you say any type of word or meaning someone's name? The only word that you can say in vain is the Creator's original name. When you tell someone you love them and you don't feel the same, when they find out that you lied to them, it changes their whole world. Sometimes it makes that person don't want to be in the world. Now you see how the Creator's original name can only be said in vain if you really know what the Creator really is in you. I love the Creator just give me love, and I give it back to you. That's true. I just love that I am that one that the Creator giving all this to. Because to fear death is not to know living. And that's the truth. Because after I gave up on life, after getting back to this bullshit, after going to 3 different hospitals and was sent home to end up admitted in the hospital for a full-blown bowel obstruction and a kidney infection. So it's like I had a bowel obstruction, a kidney infection, and stayed home for 5 days with both of these things. And then end up in the hospital to a doctor telling me I'm HIV positive, and then another doctor telling me I have to go into surgery because of the bowel obstruction. I'm like, wow, I'm all type of pigs. I'm a guinea pig for the doctor with HIV drugs, because the infectious disease doctor came in to tell me that they caught my disease just in the nick of time, and the type of drugs that they're going to put me on, I can surely work with them and be fine. Ain't that about a bitch? So, after speaking to the infectious disease doctor and then having to go into surgery with the other doctor, I had enough. I'm just being honest. I had enough. I had enough. And I really don't want to go into that, but I started this. So after they told me I had to go to surgery, I was tired. This was 3 years ago. See how love, the Creator, is divine? 3 years ago. And look how I move. Shit, boy. Y'all just don't know. It is what it is, people. The truth is the truth. I am a product of what I talk about. So back to what the Creator did for me after I gave up on life. So as I'm getting ready to go into surgery, we all know when you're getting ready to go into surgery, what they do. They lay up there and have you sign paperwork stating that they're not responsible for your ass if your ass die and they bullshit. Do you hear me? This is what they have you sign. I didn't just feel what they was doing. I knew what they was doing because the Creator gave it to me straight off top, or I wouldn't start crying. But anyway, so they asked me, they give me the paper. Nope, they don't give me the paper. They say, "Do you know what this is?" I'm like, "Yep." So this is. I said, "Okay." I read for it. They say it again. This is paperwork. This is I don't like to think about this shit, but anyway, I ain't gonna go into exactly what he was saying. I'm just gonna say this was paperwork that you signed stating that we are not liable if you have any type of reaction to the anesthesia or anything happening to complications or anything and you die in this surgery. This is paperwork that leaves us not liable. So right then and there should let y'all people know a little bit about what the truth is being just the truth. If somebody is already relinquishing their way of being responsible for something they're about to do to you, that should give you something to think about for yourself. If they're not responsible for your life by them not being chastised for doing something wrong instead of doing something right, and 9 times out of 10, the doctors are lying to you because all you gotta do is leave the fucking meat alone. You leave the meat alone and start eating real food. I'm talking about food from earth, not food that run on earth, not shit that piss, shits, and stink just like you do. So like I said again, once you stop eating the meat and the animals, you're gonna start seeing better, feeling better, knowing better. Because the truth is the truth. We was taught to be stupid when you look at all the bullshit that we was taught to believe in. We was taught to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy before we was taught that that was not the truth. So when you think about all the lies that was perpetrated to us and given to us, and we kept on with the lies, it's almost like you didn't never want to know the truth. But now you're getting the truth, and you can believe it or not if you want. But the truth is the truth. I do care about what you think about me, but I care more that you thinking. Cause now you're using your mind. Once you start putting in 1 and 2 to come into you, being the divine tool with the Creator in you, making you a creator too. So let me back it up back to the do and the do. But I get so happy when I think about the Creator in us all too. Woo! It's mind-boggling. But let's go back to, I want to go back to how we were created, but back to bullshit. So after I got ready to sign a piece of paper, I got to hold it together. I told the lady, I said, this going to be, while I was crying, I said, and I put it on YouTube. I said, this going to be my last time signing on a sheet of paper. And they said it again. This paperwork is leaving us not liable if you have any type of reaction to the anesthesia or you deceased in this procedure. And I put it on YouTube. Go check it out. I said, I don't believe in no God, but I do believe in a loving Creator, because I know that I've been trying my best to do what's straight and righteousness. and I'm suffering. I just want to come to you. And everything went dark. And then everything got as light as a light that you couldn't see, even though your eyes was wide open. And then I felt all the love. And then it was like, now you know what to do. I'm sending you back just to tell the truth. I ain't want to come back to this bullshit. But one thing about that, you can't duck, hide, or run from it. You can't duck, hide, or run from it. When it's your time to go, you gotta go. I didn't want to come back. But I know that I gotta live. I know that I gotta do what my passion is to do. What I do when I say I love you more than you love you. Because I know the truth. And you don't. Because when I do what I do, some people might say to themselves, why? Somebody can kill him for what he's doing. How can I be afraid of death when I was born here not knowing nothing? How? Knowing what I know? Haven't been in the hospital in 3 years, people. And having problems with getting all my personal hygiene things. Put in jail for standing up for myself and can't stand up. Still fighting, staying out of jail. Put in jail in court for coming to court late when I was in the courtroom an hour 30 minutes earlier, and the cameras will show that I was in the court, and being in a wheelchair and rolling around the court full of people trying to get in the elevator ain't an easy thing to do, people. Especially when the people that's in the courthouse already feel like you in a wheelchair shouldn't be in there anyway because you invading their space being in a wheelchair. The feeling do what it do. I'm just letting you know how I feel when I be around these people. But anyway, it's crazy how they throw me in jail, they revoke and now they trying to throw me in jail again because I don't want to let the shit go. And Walmart won't give up the videotapes about what happened that day. And this here again was dealing with somebody putting their hands on me and me getting a muscle spasm and them thinking I can walk and hurt me again. When I say that it's been a rough ride, all I can say is I don't know what made me so special for the Creator to decide to use me to be that tool to speak from. But all I know is I feel what the truth is for me to know. The worst of the worst person could be changed around if that worst person was to be changed from the heart to know love. Because it wasn't nothing but love that sent me back, even though I didn't want to come back. But I'm happy to be back and be able to tell y'all what I'm telling y'all and then have the facts to be able to tell you. Change your heart changes your life. Because your heart is the only thing smart. Because that's where all the love is pumped. I think about Katrina. Katrina changed the world. Katrina changed the world. But the change wasn't good. Because if anything, Katrina should have woke people up to seeing that our government don't really give a fuck about the people. When you look at the government will see to other countries being evaded for their oil and spend all that money on destroying another country to rebuild that country when our country is broken. Mind-boggling that we, the people, we, the sheeple, the ones that's supposed to be the people that make the world go round, we are allowing a certain amount of people to put us in the ground. I want you to think about this for a minute. Slavery did happen. The Holocaust did happen. Hiroshima did happen. And we lived through September 11th. It did happen. All of these major events that shifted this world was events that was created by man. So I'm going to swing this back to that God and that Jesus that y'all believe in. Do you actually think that the will of the loving you unconditional creator would want someone to suffer and jump out of a window because of some other man's decision? There go y'all believe y'all faith right there. Because I'll say it again to you. Not the loving creator that I know. Maybe that God and that Jesus bullshit that you believe in. But not the loving you unconditional creator that I know. Only thing that the creator had in that is that creation having its free will and that creation having its choices to lay up there and orchestrate blowing up 2 fucking buildings with Americans in it, and these motherfuckers being our coast of engineers here in the United States, doing this to people here in the United States, and then they can call themselves Christians and all the rest of that bullshit. That's where you should see that there is that bullshit and there is no God, no Jesus shit, because that's all man-made up bullshit to end up doing that type of shit and then going back to the church and getting what? Forgiven for that shit. That's something that he got to deal with in this circle of life, baby. The circle of this life that we live in, we the dot in the middle. We the period. And I can give you 4 periods of your life. I can give you 4 words beginning with L, ending with E that sums up your life. In 4 stages, I can give you 1 word, 4 letters, and it happens to be the Creator's original name before man changed it. But we are the period in the middle of this circle, which we all call life. When you look at you not doing what's straight and what's right, just to someone and knowing that you're doing it to them and it's wrong, and knowing that it's wrong, in this circle of life, which you live in, to which you live in with all the rest of the people in it, when the circle come back to you for the bullshit that you put in it, knowing that you was bullshitting, when it comes back on you, for you, cause you the one that put it out without love, it is what it is. Don't have nothing to do with the creator of love. Cause the creator of love is one way, creating out of love, never hating for the creation or anything to suffer and die off. It's all created out of love. You stop the love when you start the hate. So let me give you the 4 periods, the 4 words beginning with L, ending with E, that summed up your life from beginning to ending in 4 stages. And the 1 word, 4 letters that have to be created original name before man changed it. The 4 periods is, your first period is when your mama miss hers. Now, when mama misses her period, who goes through the sickness of you being created inside of her? Your motherfucking daddy don't. Well, at least some of them don't. You might have a few that do, but most men don't. Because once he plant the seed in you, and it's not out of love, it's out of lust or just plain old fucking having sex, he pumping and humping at somebody else doing the same shit. But who's going through what? The woman's going through what? The loving of the Creator creating a life in her. It is what it is, the truth is the truth, period. So, your period is that period on the sonogram when the doctor shows your mama and your dad if you have a happy family that started from love. Because love starts off with 2 people getting to know each other in order for them to fall into the Creator called love. The only time 1 plus 1 equals 1, divine 2. Once again, the truth is in you to literally come out. From the man to the woman, from the woman to the world. I know what I'm talking about. And to say that I know what I'm talking about, I want you to comment, say whatever you want to say. Because I got something that can read the shit for me now. So I'm going to laugh at what you say, but I'm going to take it to heart and know one thing. A, you wasn't taught to be too smart if you don't know what the truth is when you feel it. Because I know if I was to do someone something, I will feel bad about doing it. I done did the shit on Grand Theft Auto and I'm still tripping out. I'm feeling bad for doing something that you're supposed to be doing. Why? Because I don't kill people with names over their head. It's just something that I don't do. Because I don't get no satisfaction on Grand Theft Auto from showing you that I'm better than you. Why? Help you be better than me. Pass the torch, baby. It ain't about being first. It's about being second, third, or fourth, baby. The support is better than actually being up there. I say it again. The support is better than actually being up there. Because up there, you got too many people shooting for to be up there. When there's only one divine, and it's in here. It ain't about being first. It ain't about winning. It ain't about losing. It's about helping everybody get through it. I love you more than you love you. Because the truth is the truth. And it's in you. And once you know the truth, the power, once you realize that to eat an animal that had life like you have life. How could it enhance your life unless you're about taking life? Think about that one. I guarantee you, if you was, I think you love, if you was to get the chicken that you want to eat from Popeye or from any chicken place that you eat your chicken from, if you were to get that chicken, that particular chicken, and be with that chicken for just 2 days, and you had to kill that chicken, season that chicken and eat that chicken, you couldn't do it. And anybody that said that they could, you were one cold-hearted person. It is what it is. True is true. Any person that feels that they got love and know what love is and trying to find out what love is, you couldn't do it. You could not spend 2 days with that chicken in your presence and that chicken moving around. That chicken moving around. And you feeling the life in that chicken. Because that chicken looking you in your eyes, you looking at chicken in the eye. Because you realizing that after these 2 days are up, your time is up, chicken. Boy, y'all got my legs, chicken. In 2 days, chicken, your days are up. You sitting there saying to yourself, I'm going to kill this chicken. Why? To eat? When you can eat some vegetables, some fruits, some nuts, for something not to have to die, for you to stay alive. Because what happens when everything that you eat is dead? Now you gotta change to a new diet. When you can leave everything alive. And then change now to not a diet, to a life. Yeah, because your life gonna change, you're gonna live longer. But when you look at it too, shit, they fucking up everything we eat. After a while, we ain't had shit that's real to eat. It's crazy. But it's all because of us being the sheeple and not really the people. Not standing up, willing to die for what, well, y'all don't know what the truth is. But I'm telling you the truth so you know the truth for yourself. But anyway, I would die for what I know. And I'm here to let you know. Ain't no life worth living from no cage. I say it again. Ain't no life worth living from no cage. So right now, we are well paid slaves. Because when you look on the back of your Social Security card, they got a whole alphabet and account number to an account that you can't even much access, but it's accessible after you die. Because right now you being, it's fucked up, yo. You on the stock market right now, being sold as stock. Because America been sold the fuck out. This land is for sale. We just occupants on this land that's in debt. And it ain't, all this some bullshit. And it ain't much our debt. We build the banks out. We build the car industry out. We build out all the ones that put us in to having to bail them out. And then they got richer and we got poor and end up owing money to who they sold us out to. Hold on, man. What the fuck? Like I said again, we are some stupid ass sheeple. Now that I'm thinking about it, we should be having a class action lawsuit against these fucking people, man. We should be able to make a class action lawsuit against on Santos. We should be able to make a class action lawsuit against our government. All these people that's been fucking over us as being the people, and they supposed to be doing some shit. Because when you look at our police department ain't for the serve and protect motherfucking people. So where are the lawyers for the motherfucking people? Where are these lying sons of bitches when you need these lying sons of bitches? See, that's probably one of the reasons why I can't get no lawyer to deal with none of my shit. Yeah, I'm quick to tell a bitch the truth. Truth is the truth. Fuck it, I ain't gotta bite my motherfucking tongue for nobody. Fuck that. I'm like, yeah, I don't need you if you gonna come into this here lying. Cause I wish that I can live there and go defend my motherfucking self. Cause I know one thing. What the fuck I need a motherfucking lawyer for to tell what happened to me and it didn't happen to him, so I can explain to the motherfucking judge, jury, or anybody in the motherfucking courtroom better than a motherfucking lawyer can. But that's just go to show you how much of the bullshit is bullshit. The lawyer and the judge, they both in cahoots together, so they talking in a whole nother language than me and you talking. Ain't that some bullshit? It's set up for us as being the people to know how, know where, when. This is some bullshit, people. But why are we allowing this shit? Why? I can't get out there and protest when I'm protesting right now. Why? Why are we allowing this bullshit? Y'all don't know, boy. I'm working on some shit, and I got to stand up because I got shit to say. And the only way I'm gonna get the respect is if I look the part. I don't really want to have to do that. I don't want to really have to put my teeth in my mouth, get my hair braided, put on a suit and tie. Fuck that shit. Who I'm trying to impress? I'm just getting y'all the truth. As raw as it's coming to me, I'm getting it to you. But back to the truth being the truth. And you to come out. I gave you the 4 periods. Me breaking back down. When your mama see you on that side of the ground, the doctor tell you, your mom and your daddy, this is your son or your daughter, period. You live in the period. You die in the period. And then you're on a death certificate, he or she is dead, period. 4 words beginning with L, ending with E, that sums up life from beginning to the ending in 4 stages. To begin again. With one like. It is what it is. Life, live, love, leave. One more, L to the E. Like. Because it's nothing that I hate no more. I don't have hate in me. It's a lot of things that I dislike. Because hate is too heavy for the heart. And now my heart is straight. And when I say straight, I mean my heart is as straight as an arrow shot at a target and only gonna hit in the middle. And I am as sharp as a razor that cut a hair follicle down the middle. All because I know what love is. To be in all that's consciously thinking. So back to the truth is in you to come out of you, man or woman. So I just gave you 4 periods, 4 words starting with L, ending with E, beginning with L, ending with E. Sums up life from beginning to ending in 4 stages. 1 word, 4 letters that sums it up how we came to be here and happens to be the creator's original name. 4 man changed it. L-O-V-E. Let me give you something about the Creator. Unconditional love. What does that mean? That means that the love is to infinity. Alone. What does that mean? It means you're by yourself. Spell it ALONE. Break it in half. But I want you to put the line which we walk on through the circle of life, being the zero, being the NE. You got AL, the line which we walk on, L, the circle of life, O, and E. All one. The Creator was created out of nothing but an orgasm of being the only one. There was no Big Bang. Not like they theory. They always want shit to blow the fuck up. It was the orgasm of us being the first people consciously thinking to know the truth. Because we were first loving people of what love really is in all people. Because think about it. I already went to what the Creator is in all that has been and will be even after we're gone. Created. All from one loving, divine Creator in us. Because when you look at everything that's around you, it's been created by you. Another form of you. A conscious thinking human just like you. But somewhere else in the world. It's not rocket science, people. But I was told that since I can't read or write, I can't be caught up in someone else's story, not giving the glory to the only and original Creator here on earth. That woman. Because there is nothing outside of you as greater than the Creator being in you, for you to be a creator too. You ever thought, why do you have two hands? Because two is always better than one. Especially when the divine Creator love, unconditional feeling is in you, giving you life, giving you free will, giving you the choices to love and help someone. I can say it again, I love you more than you love you. Because the truth, period. Fuck all the bullshit. And I'm never done. Because I say to you like I said before. The truth, period. Fuck all the bullshit. Now, the truth is the truth. Slippery, so lies can't hold on. Lies are supposed to slide off. And the truth is supposed to carry on. But this place being just like Sodom and Gomorrah, the truth is as twisted as a pretzel stick and twice as salty. In the middle of the pretzel, you are the knot. See? In the circle. And the knot is you not knowing what the truth is in you to know. It's all in the things that you was taught not to know, but to believe in and have faith in, to see that it's some bullshit. Because I say again, the loving, unconditional Creator I know would never want you to suffer or hurt. Never. Because one thing about you being chastised, mother and a father, the creator is always one way all day, every day. The creator. The creations are the ones that wreak havoc on each other. I say it again, the creations are the ones that wreak havoc on each other. It has nothing to do with the creator doing nothing wrong to you or anything wrong to anyone else, because it's the creation having life, free will, and the choices. All we have to do is start to know what the truth is and us to come out and start loving one another. Because once you start loving yourself more, you can care more for people you don't know. And then it'd be easy to love. Because I'm saying the love between two people without what y'all put in just fucking having sex. I'm talking about the love to just loving your fellow man and not want to have sex. Because to make love is only between two people. As a man and a woman and a man. Because the divine loving you unconditional creator is the middle of that. Like I said once again, I don't really like being seen on YouTube, but it is what it is. If this is what I have to do to get to you, all I want you to do is know the truth for yourself. Empower yourself to be able to help the people around you. Once again, truth is just that. The truth is in you to come out. Literally. When you love someone of the opposite sex attract, and y'all coming together in the Creator's original name, love, this is the facts. Knowing that the responsibility is you can create another one or two of each other when y'all come together in the Creator's original name, love, to the explosion of what the Creator do. The Big Bang Theory is their Big Bang Theory, but me knowing the truth is that explosion between that man and that woman. That was the beginning of everything before the Creator created us. The conscious thinking human, the being. It was like, just like when you're making love, man and a woman. All the juices is there for the water to flow with all the chemicals of love, the emotion. Oh man, y'all got my heart. So before I go, I just say to the Gregory family, shouts out Dick, R.I.P. my man. You did the transition. I just hope they ain't kill you, man, because that's a trip. But I say one thing about the truth being the truth. If someone was to kill me, I'm not fearing death, because death do what it do. One thing about it, when it's your time to go, you can't duck, hide, or run from it. You just gotta know what the truth is, being just that in you, being the truth. So they killed me, they killing the truth, but they killing the truth because they knew. They knew that I had to go because I was doing what? I was telling you the truth. And that's one thing that they don't want. They don't want you awoke to what the truth is, to be awoken to. Because once the people get up, oh, the shit gonna do what it do. And when I say it's gonna do what it do, oh man, it's gonna do what it do, it's gonna do what it do fast. Because we got the internet, people. We got what we should be able to control right now before it don't last. Right now, we supposed to be living there and doing everything we can possibly do to get control over the internet for us, the people, because I know now where the internet was founded from, and it used to be a YouTube that they used to spy over Russia with in an airplane. So it's like YouTube been way back in the '60s. You dig? YouTube was already being in effect. So that's real serious. There, people, to say that YouTube been in effect way back in the '60s. So they got what we call kill switch. They got all this different shit to when they really want to do what they want to do to us being the motherfucking people before we let them do what they want to do to us being the motherfucking sheeple. We need to shut the bitch down. Meaning 7, 8, 9 days not going to work, not doing nothing. But who am I to say that? Because I don't do nothing. So I can't say that. I can't even say that to y'all. Fuck that, I can't say that because I'll come out there and be with y'all. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down because when we look at it, it's bullshit because the corporations that own the businesses, shut it down. All small businesses, leave the small businesses open. There you go. There we go. Shut it down, leave all small businesses open and start a small branch of banks. And just shut every fucking thing on. Keep all small businesses open. All moms and pop businesses stay open. Everybody go to fund the moms and pop businesses. But all major businesses, fuck them. Yeah, people say, well, my hurt. Nope. We need the system to hurt because the system is the one that own your company. Nah. But the small companies that mom and pop own, system can't fuck with them. Because they ain't making no major money. We talking about these big banks like, big places like Foot Locker. Because something needs to be done, man. Because they making too much money off the backs of people getting minimum wage. Do you understand understand what minimum wage is really saying? Minimum wage is straight up saying you a fucking slave, motherfucker. Think about it. Minimum wage. Look at nigga, you gonna get the minimum wage, nigga. Now when I say nigga, I'm talking white, Puerto Rican, Chinese, any human possible that's plain stupid. Because like I said again, we was taught to be stupid. So back to nigga. Look at nigga, you getting $7.53, $8 an hour. And that's the minimum I'm gonna pay your monkey ass. And if you don't want this here, fuck you, I'll hire somebody else. That's all they saying. That's all they saying. And that's horrible when you think about it. But it's part of life. But it's the wrong part of life. That some people say it's right. But that's just it. You even got 4 rights. But you got more rights than this 4. But I'm going to give you 4 of them. You got your right hand. You got that's right. You got that's right because man put it to be right in law. But it can't be wrong because most of the time man is wrong when it comes out of the law. And then you got there's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Because no one's promised tomorrow. But the truth of the matter being you, all that matters with the matter being in you. You can go right now. The truth is just that. The truth. Love you. Keep your head up. All I can say is truth is the truth and is in you to come out of you and is in you to know. Love, unconditionally, the feeling is the feeling in you that you can't control. But you stop the love when you start to hate. You stand alone with your feelings, right or wrong. Ask yourself the truth. You'll get straight.
completely.
Oh, they ain't let me store it. They won't let me store it. Alright. Alright. Okay, yep. And they don't want to let me save it. So I already know that they gonna mute this here, kick it off. Oh, cause they don't want to let me save it. Damn. Wow.